Welcome to another edition of Retro Geeks Live.com. That's right, .com, guys. Welcome back. I'm Eric.
I'm Al.
And we're going to host today's show, episode 4, huh?
Episode 4, yeah.
It's
been 4.
Horsemen.
Yeah.
So today, we want to start out. We got some Retro Geeks going on, man. We got a few people checking us out. And I want to give a shout out to a couple people. First and foremost, David Serrano, man. Thanks for those graphics and logos.
Yes, they were awesome.
They are awesome. The arcade cabinet machine is perfect. The RG on the side is rocking.
Yeah.
And we really appreciate it, man. And also for all of you out there, David Serrano, you check out his company, Cooley High Clothing Company. Check out their website. We'll probably be posting something for them pretty soon. And thanks again, David. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
So we're gonna start today. We got a few subjects. The first one is gonna be about Game of Thrones, man. His favorite show, right? No. Why aren't you watching it yet?
I don't know. I'll start watching it once it's over. How about that?
We can.
Then it'll be retro.
Well, you know what we should do is do retro. Then it will be retro.
Yeah.
What we should do is a 24-hour marathon live on Retro Geeks Live.
Okay.
Crazy. So anyway, Game of Thrones, man. You know what they just came out with recently?
Yes, I do. Yes.
What is it, man?
It's season 8's going to be the final season. So there's 2 more seasons left.
2 more. And we're not quite sure the reasons or anything yet. But so season 6 just finished. And next season will be season 7, obviously. And then I guess the following year will be 8. And that will be it, supposedly. And next season, I think, is also only going to be about, I heard, like 6, 7, 8 episodes, maybe.
Well, I think the problem is that J.R.R. Martin, the author, actually hasn't been able to, write fast enough.
Yeah, he writes about as fast as me. He writes pretty slow.
Yeah, he does. I think that it's. I think he's been ever since the TV show started. I think he's been able to release only 1 book. Actually. Yeah,
he writes pretty slow. Writing is not easy. I do it, and you get everything else comes into play. Like, real life gets into play, and you start looking up like one little thing about what you're writing about, and then it goes on, and you can spend like 2 hours all of a sudden just looking up one little detail.
Yes.
And so you got to really stay focused when you write, J.R.R.
Yeah,
we need more, man.
It's better to go for quality over quantity.
Definitely. And, I really want to, I think, everything's kind of, in Game of Thrones, everything's kind of starting to come together where there's going to be the huge war and everything. But I don't think they can resolve it in the amount of time that they have left.
I'll just sit here and nod. Yeah.
I just don't think so, man. There's so much in play. There's so much going on. There's so many going for that Iron Throne. And, man, I'm just looking forward to next season and what happens. Things are going really good in the show. But unfortunately, supposedly only 2 more seasons, guys. So... teardrops right here. And once he starts watching it, once we get him going, he'll be crying too, I think, that there's only 2 more seasons. But that's the news right there. J.R.R. Martin, man, come on, get on it, man. Let's roll, let's keep going. I'm surprised HBO doesn't, just take it on themselves, like find some writers, and I don't know if they legally can.
Maybe they can't. Maybe he wants control of the.
Yeah, I don't know how much control,
which would kind of make sense to me.
Yeah, I don't know how much control J.R.R. Martin has over it, but it's like you don't necessarily have to stay with the book. Obviously, there are some things that are changed, and just look at Walking Dead. I mean, they go way off the comic book. A lot of things are exactly the same. A lot of things are just a little different. A lot of things are totally different. I mean, there's even, obviously Daryl's not even in the comic book. So I would hope that Game of Thrones, man, HBO would maybe find a writer if they legally could, or some writers or writing team and do their own thing with it.
Well, if not, I'm sure we're going to even start seeing, after it's over, probably even fan films.
Oh, yeah.
Depends on how they, if they get picky, and stringent like they did with Star Trek now.
Yeah,
it's not going to happen. But
the fan films I think would be great. You know, that would be pretty cool. The acting in Game of Thrones is great. I love it. I'm looking forward to more and more of it, and just kind of sad that it might just be 2 more seasons. Anyway, moving on. I got another shout out, Al.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So our fellow retro geek, my good old friend Rob Barch, man. I met him in kindergarten.
Now that's really retro.
That's retro, man. I met him in kindergarten, and
he still talks to you?
Yeah. Amazing, huh?
Wow.
And so I want to give a shout out to Rob Barch, and we go way back, man, and we grew up on Star Wars. We grew up on video games, and Rob, man, we grew up together, and then he moved to Fresno about, we were in 2nd, 3rd, 4th grade, something like that. And he had an awesome, almost an arcade in his garage,
awesome.
Real video game cabinets and stuff. And it was great to go visit.
I remember when I met you, you told me all about it. I remember that.
And it was always so much fun to go to his place and play some video games and stuff. But speaking of the video game arcade cabinets, there's something that right when we started Retro Geeks Live, it was the first weekend, and we couldn't get to it. It was the California Extreme Convention. Now, what California Extreme Convention is a video game convention with video game cabinets, even the little tables, those tables that they have.
Old school.
And pinball machines.
Yeah.
And Rob Barch, I think he's been going there for years. Every year. It's held in Santa Clara.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a really cool convention where you can go, you pay the fee to go to the convention, and all the games are free. Mm. There's a big crowd, so sometimes you have to wait 10, 15, 20 minutes to play the good games.
Don't you remember how it used to be going to the arcade back in the day?
Yeah. And plus you had to pay for it. Yeah. And then keep paying to play if you were really bad at the video game. So California Extreme, it's a great convention, and you can check out on RetroGeeksLive.com. Rob Barch's review. We're going to print it there, and you can read all about it. And I went there about 3-4 years ago, I think it was, and I loved it. It was. I remember it being hot though. I'm not sure if the AC was working right, but it was really hot. But there were games all over the place, man. And I heard that the convention has grown, and they've got twice or 3 times as many games, I think, as since I went.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so that's really awesome because. When I went, sometimes you had to wait 2, 3, 4 players to play the game you really wanted. Sometimes, there were the games that weren't as good that were open that you could play right away for free. But they even had games that were fully made but never released to the public, never released to the arcades. And there's a reason for that, because those games were pretty bad. I played those games and no one was really playing them because they were just really.
I think that after what happened with Atari and ET, they all learned their lessons.
I liked ET.
I actually had ET.
I had it too, man.
On this game,
it was stupid. You remember going all over, you go this screen or that screen or up and down, and then when you went to the wrong screen, you're all mad.
For those of you who don't know, E.T. is basically what killed Atari. That was the end of Atari with E.T.
But the California Extreme, man, it also has pinball machines. And pinball's making a comeback, man. I mean, I think the coolest games out there now, are the pinball machines. I've always loved pinball, so thanks, Rob. Everyone, check out his review, man. It's a nice little article, and you learn a little bit about the convention, learn a little bit about Retro Geek Experience. Back in the day, man, I loved playing all those old, I go to arcade now. If I find the old section, you go to arcade sometimes, you find the old section, you play Miss Pac-Man or Centipede or Millipede or Donkey Kong even.
You remember when we used to go to 7-Eleven to play those video games?
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, I used to hang out at 7-Eleven and play Street Fighter 2.
Oh, I know, yeah. Yeah.
And and then we had a place near us called Tilt, and it was Goldmine first. Remember Goldmine?
Yes.
And
Actually, when it became Tilt,
it wasn't
in Fashion Island. It wasn't that great anymore.
No.
It was a regular old gold mine that was.
The cool thing about the old Goldmine arcade back then was it was a really dark like room, and the video games lit it up kind of like a gold mine.
Yeah, that was the point.
I just kind of realized that now. Sometimes, Anyway, Tilt wasn't as good.
No, it wasn't. It was too much like a Dave and Buster's type of thing.
Yeah, it's getting to
there's
the
nothing
point.
wrong with Dave and Buster's. It's just that it's not the same.
Yeah, it's the closest we got these days is a Dave and Buster's type place. But it's great that they're keeping the old school games alive. And the other thing about California Extreme is they also have the guys that put together machines. So if you for some reason have an old pinball machine or something, you can find parts for pinball machines there. You can find parts for arcade games there. I think they even have builders of arcade games. Like they could teach you how to build, but I'm not positive about that. But anyway, check out Rob Barch's review. Thank you, Rob. Shout out to you, brother. And now let's keep moving on, man. Let's keep moving on. We got a special treat for you guys. Special treat. This guy, he's going to do a little review, man.
I was able to get my hands on BB-8 giving the thumbs up.
There you go, BB-8.
From 2016 Comic-Con.
That is awesome, man.
And it's just, it's a bobblehead.
That's for me, right?
Yeah, of course. It's a little bobblehead, just like all the other Funko Pops. And, you can... And the cool thing is, it's just like the old BB-8 that Funko had, but it's giving the thumbs up. See, you can see the thumb right there.
Yeah, let's get background.
Yeah, that's it.
There you go. Yeah. It's got the blue flame going on.
Yeah, and I believe right now the only store that actually has it is Hot Topic.
Hot Topic, wow.
Yeah. And I was able to they actually had the last one in stock, and I was able to pick it up yesterday.
That's awesome.
So that made my week right there, guys.
Yeah. Does this guy move at all?
No,
it
doesn't. It just stays there.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the point. But they don't really have many moving parts.
Gotcha.
They don't want you to break anything. So yeah, and it I paid $15 for it. It's a little bit more than usually the Comic-Con versions, limited editions. They only make them for like a month, and they cost a couple bucks more. Which usually, like a regular pop will cost like between $10 and $12. This costs $15. But if you're lucky enough to get it, it's a pretty cool deal. They usually make a few of them. Okay, it's not like they're going to make 10 of them or anything. No, they make a pretty good amount.
That's really cool because when you first showed me today, I was like, okay, that's cool, BB-8. But then you're like, oh, look at it closer, and I saw the thumbs up. And I was like, oh man, that's like one of the top 10 parts of that movie, I think.
Oh yeah,
top 10 moments.
I agree. It was
in Force
awesome.
Awakens when he gives the thumbs up. That was just that made BB-8 right there.
It made BB-8 even more human than he already is.
Well, yeah, and it made him okay, there's R2 up here. And C-3PO, he's right here. And all the other droids are, pretty much down here. Especially that one from Rebels, the show. He's way down there. But anyway.
Yeah, I don't like him much either.
BB-8 was ever since he debuted, because of his cool roundness and, how they developed him, he was cool factors right up there with C-3PO. And him doing the thumbs up, man, in that movie, that made him go up really close to R2 to me. But which droid do you prefer?
Well, look, ever since I was a kid, I liked C-3PO. Until I noticed how annoying he really was. Okay.
Yeah.
C-3PO, I love C-3PO. R2-D2 also, he's the brainy one. He's C-3PO, I'm R2-D2.
Yeah. I thought I was the brainy one.
No, you're the one who talks a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so, and BB-8, right now, I have to say, my favorite is BB-8, but I don't know if it's, like I said before on things, I don't know if it's going to stand the test of time.
Yeah.
Okay. So in a year, I might tell you, no, I don't like him anymore. Or the next movie, I might not like him. But yeah, he's probably my favorite.
Oh, I think you'll always like him, but like him more than R2, you mean?
Well, it's not like a Jar Jar thing where I basically hated him from day one.
Let me ask you one more question, comparing BB-8 and R2-D2, and maybe we could do a poll on this.
Okay.
on Retro Geeks Live.
.com.
Here's my question now. If there was maybe 3 or 4 stormtroopers there, and you needed someone to help protect you, which droid do you pick? BB-8 or R2-D2?
Probably R2-D2.
Yep. Because he took, like, in Revenge of the Sith, man, he took out those droids, man. With that was badass.
Yeah, and also he has those jet, he can take off. Maybe I can grab onto his feet and then.
And he could shoot you with your lightsaber.
Yeah.
So we both vote for R2-D2. Yeah. Maybe we'll do a poll.
Yeah, maybe we'll do a poll.
And maybe there's some other droids that people would pick.
Yeah.
Maybe the droid from Rebels. Maybe someone likes that. I don't know.
Yeah.
So let's keep going then. Are you done with the pop review?
Done with the pop review. It's just a regular pop other than that. Okay, you see.
And if you guys want, get one for yourself. Get one from... Al's already got one. Get one from me. Thank you. You can send it to us. Just let me know. I'm sending my address. All right, man. I think it's time to go retro, baby. We're going retro portion. This is what we are all about right here,
and
man.
This week is really, really awesome.
Dude, I want it.
So do I. We both want it.
We both want it. What is it?
We want our
MTV, baby. MTV, man.
Yeah.
What? Tell me a little bit more about it. You know a little bit more about that.
Well, basically,
what's actually happening.
Well,
man.
Basically, MTV is now a regular TV show like any other.
Oh gosh,
any like a channel. Like
okay, let me just stop right there.
Yeah,
I stopped watching after the first. I totally stopped watching MTV after the first, not Road Rules, but the house one with Puck and.
I stopped watching way before that.
Yeah, man, it was just like.
Apparently now, not even the newer generation watches MTV, so they basically killed it. Okay, so what do you do when you kill a brilliant idea?
Well, you gotta bring it back to life, man.
So what do you do?
Reboot?
No. What they're doing is
I don't know.
a new TV station called MTV Classic.
Oh, the classic. Here we go.
So it's going to be all 80s and 90s programming. Like my personal favorite.
Oh, Beavis and Butthead's coming back?
Butthead, yes.
Beavis and Butthead, boy.
Yep.
Yeah. I need to be for my butthole. That goes out to your sister, by the way. Hi, Paulina.
And
so anyway, Beavis and Butthead is right here.
Yeah, right here.
Or you can watch it on MTV Classic, one or the other.
Yeah, we prefer you watch it here. Though,
yeah.
The real Beavis and Butthead are good too. So
Diarrhea, cha-cha-cha. That's not coming back to, is it?
Of course.
Oh boy, okay.
The whole thing, everything. So basically, that's where they're at, and they're gonna have all the the reality shows they used to have in the 90s.
Okay, so that means like Road Rules.
And guess what? They're also gonna do what they haven't done in years. They're gonna play videos.
Okay, wait. You're talking about MTV Classic. Now they're gonna play videos. You said,
yes.
but are they gonna play like new music videos or old music videos or both?
From what I understand, both.
Both.
From what I understand.
Okay.
Like I said, not everything is 100% right now.
It's still breaking.
Yeah, it's still breaking.
And it's probably a change with viewership.
It just broke yesterday. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm sure it's going to be a hit. I mean, I'm going to be watching it, especially Beavis and Butthead. I mean.
Well, yeah. I mean, definitely. I mean, I'll stop when Beavis and Butthead is on once in a while. When I'll definitely be checking it out. And I'm excited to see the old videos, man.
Yeah.
Although
nowadays, I mean, if you think about it, you can see any video on YouTube.
That's true. But there's always something special about... Dude, remember watching MTV as a kid? Like, the new generation will not know this, but watching MTV as a kid, man, you were waiting for your favorite video or videos, man.
Yeah, well, the thing
is... And it would take forever.
The thing is, I don't know if you've noticed this, but kids nowadays, they don't wait for anything.
No. Well, yeah. We were patient, mature children and teenagers.
Yes, we were.
And today's generation has just affected us so badly that now we're just like this. Yes. But anyway, dude, I remember waiting for like the Rat Round and Round video, or like Scorpions, or
Poison.
Man. Def Leppard. Not like even like I'm talking like Def Leppard, like
Winger?
not Wiener, not Wiener, dude. No, not Wiener. What were some of the videos that you like to wait for? Like when you were like when MTV was like really pretty new.
I like YouTube.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah.
I was more on the
dude, the YouTube, their first like video, Sunday Bloody Sunday.
Yeah,
that was brilliant, man.
Yeah, and I was more to the more modern stuff back then, as you know, and opposed to you that you were into the rock stuff.
Oh yeah,
you know, we always had arguments about that. So, so yeah, it's gonna. I think it's gonna be awesome. I think they're gonna do great.
It should be. It should definitely be interesting and pretty good. You know, I will say I have to say this just because we're talking MTV Classic and like what we did as kids with MTV. The first thing I have to say is the video that made me the most mad was "Owner of a Lonely Heart" by I think Yes.
I remember that
because it would always play all the time, and when I wanted to see my video. It would always be there. So, and the other thing was the 99 Left Balloons.
Yeah, I remember
Nina.
That was
from early crushes,
the 80s.
That was one of my
80s.
That was one of my early crushes, man.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, MTV Classic is coming our way, and we're excited about it because we're into the retro stuff. And man, I think we had a pretty good time talking to you guys today. Yeah. We're pretty excited about how everything's going. Once again, a shout out to David Serrano. Check out Cooley High Clothing Company. Thank you, Rob Barge. Everyone, check out his California Extreme arcade review. And man, Retro Geeks Live, we're going for bigger, better stuff. And check out our Facebook and what else is going on.
Facebook, Twitter. We're going to be on Daily Motion, YouTube, everything.
Yeah, we're going stronger. We're going Go Geek, man.
Yeah.
Retro Geeks Live. Keep it going, baby.
.com.
Thank you.